Hey everybody, it is that time again for Grow Better Weekly, and I am back with my favorite gardening tool, the Chopsticks. So you know what that means. We are going to be doing a little project here, and I want to demystify and simplify and show you all how easy it is to take a plant that you want to repot and remove all the soil so you expose the roots completely so you can really get it into a fresh, new planting mix. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this Sansevieria boncellensis out of its pot. Now I noticed when I was touching it that's a little loose, so I'm going to actually tip it upside down and pull off the pot that way. And because it's loose at the base, I'm going to start at the bottom. And I just take my chopstick and I'm going to gently do this for a few minutes. And we're probably going to speed up this video so that this happens a lot faster. But basically, what you want to do is just take the point of the chopstick and just gently start tapping at the soil. And all of the soil that is loose is going to come off immediately. Now sometimes I'll give it a little shake, loosen that up. But we're getting pretty close here to exposing the roots. Now I like to do this when the soil is dry. That is another tip. Do not do this when the soil's wet. The soil will cling to the roots, and the roots are going to be a little more tender when they're moist as opposed to dry. And that's what we're left with, and that's fine. And that's all the roots that this bad boy had. I wish it had some more over on this side, but it looks like the roots haven't developed over there yet. So now what's the first step? The first step is that you have a really nice, ideally terracotta pot for your succulents, because terracotta has a wicking action where it'll pull moisture out of the soil and move through the pot itself. But the first thing I'm gonna do is put a screen down, because if you don't put a screen down, it's really easy for the holes at the bottom of the pot to get clogged. The next thing I'm going to do is grab some of my favorite succulent mix, which is made by Very Plants and is called Molly's Mix. Succulent, cactus and succulent and cactus mix, and it's fantastic. So I'm going to put a little bit at the bottom here. Now I'm going to start to position and hold the plant where I want it to be when it's fully potted. So I'm going to pour a little bit more soil in here on one side, and then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to pour a little more soil on the other side. Whoa! Now Mr. Chopstick comes in handy again, because we want to push out all the air pockets that might have been created when I was pouring that in, and I want to just tap lightly with the pointy end of my chopstick just to get all those bits pieces kind of locked in together. Sometimes I'll even do one of these numbers where I'll kind of tap it on the side, and that tapping actually will lock some of those particles into place. And I'll tell you what, guys, it's really that simple. Now with succulents, I generally don't water them right away after repotting. I'm going to wait about 24 hours, because if I did break any roots, I want them to heal off before I water it. And that healing process, that callus that will form on the roots, will protect it from getting root rot in case it were to happen if you were to water it too early. So wait about 24 hours before repotting. And that's it, you guys. It's really that simple. If you guys have any questions, please comment below or come on into the garden center. I'd love to talk to you guys about growing succulents successfully. And don't forget, check us out on all of our other social media platforms for more gardening tricks and tips to keep you guys growing all year round. See you next week.